Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and NBDorgables. Welcome back to the Duggie Zone, or welcome into the Duggie Zone for the very first time. My name is Woofy, and I invite you to episode 28 of All Dogmons Go to Heaven, the Digimon Survive playthrough. Last time we lost a friend, we lost Shuji and Lopmon. So that means there are not a lot of human children left in this world. But we found out that a professor was still alive, so there's at least that. And now he's gonna look around trying to find some clues on where to go, what to do, so on and so forth. But everybody is down in the dumps. They have lost not only Ryo and Kunemon, but also Shuji and Lopmon. So that means that we only have 6 children left. Aside from, of course, Haru and Miyuki, but they don't have partners, so I don't know if that makes sense or matters at all. Apologies. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just get into it and see where the story takes us. I don't know how to feel about it, because quite honestly I didn't expect Shuji to die, but it's fine. Saki said she was pretty optimistic. I guess she's pretty optimistic. She just rejected Floramon once when she got scared for a second. Maybe she doesn't really believe they'll betray us. In that case, she's being manipulative. Poor Floramon. So, Floramon, are you listening to me? Oh, yes. What is it? They may be doing better than the others, but they still don't feel comfortable. I think we should be well rested by now. Everyone's here, but it feels different than before. Maybe everyone's just tired, Takuma. Yeah, I guess so. So much has happened, plus all the fighting. We can't expect to recover overnight. Looks like we might have trouble getting along. Things were rough, but we got along fine until we escaped that underground waterway. It might get emotionally overwhelming to stay here with everyone in such a bad mood. Should I try to force everyone to feel better? Can everyone still walk? We can't keep exploring this area forever. It's time we meet up with the professor. Okay. I wonder if we're really in any shape to head to the enemy base. Hopefully getting our bodies moving will at least distract us. This isn't good. Everyone looks on edge. Takuma, is it just me or do things feel tense around here? Yeah, I guess so. It feels so grim. What can I do to make people feel better? Maybe it was a bad idea to make them walk. Should I try to lighten the atmosphere? Can we at least talk about something? Like what? Anything. Stuff that's bothering you, what to do next, whatever. Judging by the way everyone's walking, we seem pretty well rested after all. So maybe it's time to put our feelings into words and figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, everyone's so down. I hate it. Take it easy. You look completely exhausted. I'm tired, but only a comfy bed would really help at this point. With all this exploring, we might suddenly find an enemy base. Then what? We could really use some good news to cheer everyone up. Mew's right. We need something to lighten the mood. Takuma, look over there! Huh? Crap! Enemies are coming! Just look at us! What are we gonna do? Don't hold back now. Like I said, I'm on your side here. You're gonna fight for me, Floramon? Of course. Be relentless, everyone. Terrible timing for an attack, but it's better than being caught alone. We've gotta pull through somehow. Orientation in battle. Alright, Falcomon, show me what you can do. So you're afraid of our power, but then you want to use it for your own protection, huh? Shut up! This isn't the time for bickering. Stay focused or you might end up dead. Let's just get this over with. Oh. This is getting relatively old, just saying. This is getting really, really old. Can we, like, stop with all the bickering and hatred and all that shit? Because I'm honestly at the point where I say, just let everyone die and just let Takuma and Agumon get through this. They were the only ones keeping it together anyway, so... I'm sorry, I just gotta put it off my chest here, because, like, they have been obnoxious this entire game. Ever since the most like, honestly, I don't know why this affected them this much. It's just Shuji who has been after them the entire game, literally harassing them. So I'm like, why do you care now? I mean, I gotta be honest, why do you care? Why the hell do you care? I mean, it doesn't seem like you should care. When you don't, I mean, when it's Shuji, I mean, when it was Ryu, you were nonsensical. You were like, oh, that's a shame. No reaction, no, like, emotions. It was just like, oh, that's a bit of a shame now, isn't it? But then Shuji dies and you lose your collective minds? And then you start doubting your partners? I mean, seriously. Brother. You are losing the game before you even begin. You have not understood one thing about being in this world. If that is your conclusion, let me put it that way. I feel that... I especially feel Minoru should have no issue with Falcomon at all. I don't know where that came from. That was out of left field. It made no sense. He has been so tight with Falcomon this entire time. And then suddenly, because of one person leaving the fray... Then it's suddenly a big issue, everything? I mean... Am I crazy? It just doesn't seem normal. Is he really that scared that all his rationality is thrown out the window just because one more has been taken? I mean, honestly. Okay, yes, there was the corruption of Lopmon that became Wendigomon. But that... didn't they fucking realize that he was literally... Like, Shuji was abusing Lopmon. So, like... I don't know. It just seems so stupid to me. It seems like this is such a cop-out. There's literally no reason for this development. They just did it because they could, not because they should. And if you ask me, that is pretty bad. That is a bad decision on their end. Don't know how they managed to make that their decision, the team that made this game, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel it's lacking something... It's lacking some logic. I mean, yes, they're kids, they're scared and all that, but god damn it, can't they just think for themselves? Just a little bit? I mean, they're not that young. They're not like 10 years old. They're like teens. They should be able to think for themselves if just a little bit. It just seems so stupid that they suddenly lose their collective minds over such a weird event. Where they were, by the way, manipulated by Arukenimon the entire time, and they don't point at her and go like, she is the worst! No, they go, oh, you Digimon partners, you're really partners, huh? Huh? Prove it! Sacrifice yourself for me now! It is stupidity at the highest level, and I will not stand for it. I don't stand behind stupid decisions like that. If I was trapped in a digital world where my life was in danger, who can I trust other than the partner that literally waited their entire time for me? Knew who I was, knew that we were just gonna, like, be a perfect duo. Why would I not trust them? Okay, maybe I'm naive. Who knows? I'll just say that in the digital world, if somebody says that they have been waiting for you, it's a clear sign from above that they will never, ever hurt you. They will never do you any harm. And And that's what's so frustrating about it, that they trivialize all that they've gone through because of one event. That's actually my biggest complaint about this game, is that the story makes no sense. Like, this is not a Digimon season. They just want to give some... excuse my my language, but they just want to provide some torture porn for Digimon fans. Oh, whatever you do, it's not gonna work. They're all gonna be doomed. Apparently so. Like, you have fully activated the Doomer gene in this game. Like, goodness gracious. If this game came out in the 2000s, trust me, this would have sold like hotcakes. That was when Edge was like really popular and up and coming in like in the game industry. It would have been such a heavy hitter back then. But right now it just feels so forced. It feels like, oh, we can also make big consequence games. Oh, look at us. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but like, you could have at least made the human characters be slightly logical instead of this, because they are not logical at all. No matter how scared you are, if you have a partner that literally says, I will protect you time and time again, and you still doubt them, then you're crazy. Then you are nuts. Anyways, now we get back to the story. Oh, there's one more. Oh yeah, there's this guy. I just hate story progression like this. It's so... To me, it just doesn't make sense. I can't make sense of that, no matter if they're teens or whatever. This just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It just doesn't. There's no logical reason for any of these people to do any of the things they do. Whatever. Looks like we managed to win. Yeah, although it's just me or those monsters acting weird. For sure, they were definitely different. Maybe because they're plotting something with our allies here. How many times do I have to tell you? No, absolutely not.
You really need to shut your mouth. We're out here getting hurt fighting for you.
Calm down. We're joined by powerful bonds and share one fate. Have you forgotten that? That's what I thought. And about this fated partner stuff, weren't Shuji and Lopmon fated partners, and Ryu and Kunamon too? I mean, if it's fated, then tell me what this fate really is. Why did they have to die like that? Answer me, Falcomon! I do not know what happened to them or why their fates played out that way. I wish I knew, but for some reason, I do not. Exactly! So who's to say you won't do the same things to us too? How do we know you're on our side? That you won't attack as soon as we slip up? In other words, you do not trust us.
You've got it all wrong. I would never hurt Takuma ever.
What's wrong, Miyuki? You look sad. If you're feeling sad, just ignore them. You know how they can be. Slow down, Agumon. Can you really say that's true?
Yes, I can. I will always protect Takuma.
I feel the same about Aoi. All I want is to help her. I know you do, Leopardmon. I know, and that's why I'm so sorry. Don't say that, Aoi. Drop it, Kaido. You're putting everyone on edge. If you're so worried about me, you should rethink your priorities.
Kaito, you've said enough.
And I have heard enough. I'm done here. Falcomon, where are you going? Somewhere far from you. If we cannot trust each other, there's no point in being together. Goodbye. Wait, Falcomon! Oh, there you are. I've been looking all up... Okay. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for all of you. I went beyond the shopping district, but all I found were more ruins. I had to avoid a lot of enemies, but it's pretty much the same as our island. Oh. In any case, all I did was look. There could be things lurking out of sight. If you're done resting, I can recommend heading to town to discover new things. Right, sounds like it's worth going. It's the direction Falcomon went to. Going that way would be perfect. Alright everyone, let's explore and look for Falco... Still looks bad, Taguma. What should we do? We can't give up on the search for Falcomon.
What happened to Falcomon?
About that. He ran off. I don't know where.
Oh, you had a difference of opinion?
Not really. He just took off.
I see. You've been through a lot, so a disagreement would be understandable.
She isn't... What? She? Minoru is a she now? Okay. Yeah, the translation is pretty bad. He isn't mentioning Shuji and Lobmon or Ryo and Kunemon by name. But we all know what he's talking about.
Speaking of which, I know things are rough, but there's something we need to talk about.
We need to talk about something? What's that?
Something I've been thinking about. There have been tales of Kemonogami who ward off disaster and protect their masters. This sounds an awful lot like the monsters accompanying you all now.
Didn't you call the enemies Kemonogami too?
I did. The enemies are definitely Kemonogami. They may sound all-powerful, but they're not gods, more like low-level spirits. Though the way they exert power based on your feelings is somewhat divine, to be sure.
Right, could you explain that again in layman's terms?
Well, is there something particular you'd like to know about? Ask me anything you like. That might make it easier to explain.
Let's see. Okay, why do some attack and some don't?
Good question. That's because Kemonogami reflect their masters' hearts.
Huh?
It's described in an ancient mythical text. Kemonogami are like mirrors. Kemonogami transform based on the feelings of their partners. A pure-minded master leads to clarity, while instability can cause complications. Your monster's evolution represents your own internal state.
Our internal state? So Agumon is a reflection of how I feel. Maybe I should take this chance to ask something too. I'm curious about one thing he said, how our feelings transform them. If Agumon reflects my feelings, then what does the professor think of him? What do you mean by instability?
For example, fear, anxiety, sadness, or suppression. Kemonogami are like mirrors, they reflect the negative too. Which means that you're all in very grave danger. I want you to be careful and make sure not to push yourselves too far. They are here to protect you. However, should a Kemonogami be mishandled, their master will ultimately pay the price. The inner state of the human they protect, their partner. This is what determines the fate of each Kemonogami and human pair.
So my inner state determines Agumon's future? But why are we bound together like this in the first place?
I'm sorry, but that is a question I cannot answer.
Okay. But there must be a reason why we all ended up at the shrine, right?
Most likely, yes. That doesn't explain everything, however.
The professor's staring at Miyuki and Haru. Is something wrong with them?
Phew. Going to the shrine wasn't all my fault.
Right, you didn't cause this, Miyu.
Yeah.
If instability makes them change, that means that what I did to Falcomon. Are you okay, Minoru? Sakuma, I think... You want to go search for Falcomon? Yeah, I said some pretty mean stuff. According to the professor, Kemonogami attacking humans is their partner's fault. So all my negative feelings and words changed him for the worse. That means if he evolves into something bad, it's because of my own issues. He didn't do anything wrong, but he had to put up with my cruelty. I was scared of him, but he kept helping me anyway. How can I ever face him again? Just thinking that my problems could make him turn into something bad. It makes me sick. Don't think it's too late. You can still make up with Falcomon.
Falcomon will be so happy. I'll help too. Me too. Let's all look for Falcomon.
Thanks, guys. I'm coming, Falcomon. Okay, he fixed himself. Good. We needed a professor to tell him, hey, by the way, if you're scared of him, he will become scared of us. Wow. Crazy. Ruined apartment unlocked. Residential ruins unlocked. Far ruins unlocked. Certain room unlocked. Complex far side unlocked. Free battle unlocked. This is an important part. Okay, so we have some free movement right now, so we can talk to everybody. There's Kaito. Should I talk to him? A bicycle. The frame is rusted and all the air is out of the tires. Maybe I could ride it? I could try to fix the tires if I found an air pump. Ah, shoot. It's locked and the lock is rusted shut. I won't be able to move this. You don't really see cars like this anymore. It's a bit of an older model. Is it possible this is the enemy base? You can see the road from my place. There's plenty of rooms. Looks easy enough to live there.
Still, as a base, it's full of weak points. It may be tall, but the view ain't great. Plus, the rooms are cramped. Try and imagine some big brute shacking up in a tiny little room like this.
Yeah, that is a bit out there.
It's fine if they're just living there, but it ain't convenient for planning anything. So that means this isn't the enemy base? Probably not. More likely it's a place to look for traces than the enemy base, I figure.
I bet Dogmon's right. Traces, huh? We should take a close look around then. What's this? It feels like a voice or someone's consciousness in my head. All in the Seasoning, Chapter 3. Chapter 3. I learned that humans have things they can and can't eat. Seeing as how this child couldn't eat her fill back in her world, I wanted to give her the chance to do so if I can. And so I set off with the girl to look for food even humans could eat. Oh, I found something good. Here, try this. Huh? What's this, Your Holiness? It's green and round. A vegetable, maybe? I've never seen this before.
Here, first you split it like this, then eat it. Ooh, this one's nice and ripe. Here, try a bite.
So nasty.
Really? It's no good?
Yuck, so sour. My tongue's on fire. So gross.
You think? I can't get enough of this flavor. Okay, on to the next one. How about this?
This thin orange thing? I've seen it. I think I've seen it before. You can make some rare medicine out of it.
Is that right? We just up and eat it. Here, like this. This chewiness, the faint bitterness, so good.
Huh? Okay. Down the hatch. Your Holiness? It's so bitter.
Oh dear, I guess it doesn't suit you. Just spit it out.
Ugh, my mouth's all itchy. Hey, there's no poison in this, is there?
Ah, I see. Some of the stuff we eat might be poisonous to you humans. I'm just glad none of what she ate had a bad effect on her. If we're not careful, she might put her life in danger.
I'm sorry, Your Holiness. You're trying so hard to get food for me, and I...
Don't sweat it. If I learn what you can and can't eat, that way I won't feed you something bad by accident.
Wow, you gods sure are a generous bunch. Oh hey, the leafy parts aren't bitter. Pretty sweet, actually.
We don't need that part. Still, if this child likes it, I'll feed her all the leaves she wants.
Hey, Your Holiness, what's that over there?
The girl sets eyes on the most dangerous thing we know.
Hold on, can't you see the fog over there? It's really dangerous.
The fog? What's so dangerous about it?
Well, if you touch it, it'll mess with your head. They say you get swallowed up by the fog, never to return.
I've never actually seen this fate befall anyone. Still, if it's even possible, I can't put this child in harm's way.
If you say so, I'll be careful, Your Holiness. Alright, what are those white stones over there?
Oh, those are just brackish rocks. They don't fill your belly or provide any nutrition. Totally useless.
I think I've seen it before. Just a second.
Hey, don't go off on your own.
Ah, I knew it. This is salt.
Salt?
We don't make it in my village, but it adds flavor to anything.
Never seen such an excited look on her face before. Somehow, just looking at it got me excited as well. Nice.
Let's see if there's anything else. Imagine a visual novel game that puts stories within the story. Stay alert, Joe. Can't let our guards down here.
If that's what my fated partner wants, then I guess I gotta.
You're exaggerating. Enough with all that fate crap. I've thought of this for a while, Kaito. Aren't you a bit harsh with your words?
Takuma.
It looks like you're taking advantage of Dogmon's temper, or lack thereof. Can't say it sits well with me when I see it. We got our own way of doing things, pal. You may be right, but it just makes Dogmon sad. Should I keep going here? I could tell Kaito to ease up when he talks to Dogmon, or maybe I should back off. Leave this to the two of them. Dogmon, if it hurts, then you should say something. This is between you two, so I'd go better if it came from you.
My feelings? You've opened my eyes, man. I'm gonna talk with Kaito, mano a mano.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get out of here, Agumon.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Don't you think you're being too soft on me?
Excuse me? Who's being soft?
You did the same thing Minoru did. Worse, actually, since you ain't shown no remorse.
You trying to pick a fight?
You bet I am, and you're making it easy as pie. If you think I'm sticking to you because of fate or whatever, you couldn't be more wrong.
You saying you're gonna sell us down the river? Don't think you'll get away clean.
It might just turn out that way. I ain't in no mood to take this guff another second.
Huh, fine by me. Whatever you're gonna do it fast, why don't ya? Shit! Dogmon, behind you!
You don't gotta tell me. Fine, truce for now. Follow me.
That's my line. Get your ass in gear. Just always put my strongest forward. And then those that needs experience. We definitely need you. Let's get it over with. Alacrity crystal. Gotcha. Let's use the sticker blade. Should deal a lot of damage. It didn't die, but it's definitely low. Dogmon rotating. 2 Dogmon. Well, that's relatively easy and straightforward. Yes, okay, perfect. We can move on from there. Doable, doable. Sticker blade, just to regen some health. Yes. But at least Minoru has gotten the hint. So, so far so good. Let's hope that Kaito does the same. Yeah, they're moving. They're schmoving. Boom, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay. You have more than enough power to just keep going with the damage. Shellmon, I'm gonna see if you can... you don't really deal any damage here, so I'm gonna move you instead. Dogmon has to move over instead. And then Sanglubmon has to move over and help with the other Dogmon as they are resistant to their stuff. Okay, lightning javelin. We could go that way or that way, but we're just gonna take care of this one real quick. And then move over here. There we go. Easy stuff. He has to move. He can't even do anything this round, so that's delicious. Vicious delicious. We're gonna use the sticker blade. Gonna take a lot of HP out. That should take care of business. Dude. But I want to find Falcomon, actually, so I'm gonna ignore the rest of the group from now. Oh, Hydro Blaster can hit when I move Shellmon a little bit closer. I know it's resistant, but let's hope that it leads to something. Chico Chico Bang Bang! Skirt! And that's how we take care of business there. Done. All taken care of. There weren't that many to begin with.
I think they were a couple scouts. Maybe they showed up to stop us from fighting.
The stars don't just align like that, man. Anyway, seems you're back to your old self. Ain't heard that foul mouth on you in ages.
Oh me, oh my. But I wonder who might have been raining on my parade this whole time.
Keep it up. You better not betray me. When it comes to a fight, ain't no one a better match for me than your ugly ass. So if you say you ain't gonna be a traitor, I guess I can trust you. Maybe. But if you do turn on us, you better expect a knuckle sandwich.
Kaito, you little... We'll see if I even feel it. That soft little fist of yours, you pushover.
Oh, I can give you a sample now if you keep that talk up.
Oh, excuse me. Back in that fight, I felt it, man. I really do want to protect you, Kaido. I get it. All the trash you talk is you trying to cope with feelings that freak you out. Sora can't always pick up on what you're putting down. I'll do better next time. You hot-headed little pushover, you. Shut up and give me some skin.
Are they gonna kiss? Huh? I think this is as good time as any to call it. This is a little bit shorter episode of All Dogmons Go to Heaven, the Digimon Survive playthrough. This concludes episode 28. I hope you've been enjoying this little trip. I hope that we can make sure that Minoru and Falcomon stay strong together. And now that they know they got the cheat sheet in front of them, treat your Digimon nice and they won't betray you. Beautiful. Now the rules have been set. The house rules are up and running. So that's nice. If you like this episode, please remember to like it. You should comment down below for good luck and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other uploads. Of course, if you're not subscribed, then you should start with that. And of course, thanks to all of the patrons for making the Duggie Zone even better. That was everything from me. Take care, everybody, and see you for a new adventure in the Duggie Zone.